What's up, everybody? It's your boy Green Rhino. You know who it is, the big bull in the building. Today we're talking about UFC Vegas 84. We're doing the final review on the card, and we'll also be talking about the biggest winners and the biggest losers. Stay tuned for, the extra parts we'll be talking about. But for now, let's just review the card and talk about the winners, the losers, and stay tuned. According to Spotnet, the staff, UFC returned for the first time this year at the Apex facility in Las Vegas for UFC Las Vegas 84, headlined by lightweight fight between Magomed Ankalaev and Johnny Walker. The main card was between Ankalaev and Johnny Walker, as we already knew. It was a banger, This was like a unfinished event because the other fights, Johnny Walker got hit and he was asked where he was and he said he was in the desert. So, so they had to rerun this fight. And in the main event, Ankalaev settled the unfinished business with Walker after the first fight back in October, ending in a non-contest. Ankalaev challenged Walker, especially in the second round, as he had him in the back foot. Ankalaev connected with a big right hook that landed flush on the jaw of Walker. As Walker hit the canvas, Ankalaev followed up with a brutal uppercut that smashed his nose and forced ref Mark Gurgard to quickly stop the fight. That was how that fight ended. The main event went, I think Ankalaev was the biggest winner of the card. And, Johnny Walker had a good run going for him. He's now a little bit more technical, but Ankalaev is just a problem for that division, man. But let's see what he got. Let's see how he's going to start rebuilding again. And he also called out Alex Pereira. He thinks he's better. Do you think he's a better fight or a better fight than Jamal Hill in the light heavyweight division for that? Do you think he's next in title, or is he a title contender? That's that one. So the next fight was Andre Arlovski versus Waldo Cortes Acosta. Acosta was defeated by unanimous decision. Oh yeah, Phil Halls, man. I like Phil Halls a lot on this channel, and Bruno Ferreira. But Phil Halls doesn't have that jaw, man. He got killed in the 4 minutes 45 seconds of the first round. You know that his jaw has been cracked so many times. Even if he's in a good shape. But both middleweights were showing their power early in the fight, showing off some great combination as the round went on. The Brazilian found the opening he needed. Ferreira executed a perfectly timed flying knee that clipped Halls and clearly left him dazed. Ferreira seized on the opening aggressively, going forward, connecting with the left that bounced off temple to send him crashing to the ground. With hers on the ground, Ferreira connected with 3 more on the ground. Some ground and pound action, which forced the referee to call the fight for the bell. Ricky Simon versus Mario Batista. I think Batista was the guy that trains O'Malley. I'm not sure. Batista defeated Simon. Good for him, he's keep building up the rank, Batista in his first 6th win in a row, as he's used to his quick striking ability and takedown defense to earn the edge in the back and forth affair. With Batista's striking ability too much to handle, Simon tried to get in tight and use his wrestling to get the fight to the ground. Batista was looking to get into the top 15 with the victory, as his sight is set on the top 10. Good work for Batista, man. Wish him good. Yeah, I like this fight though. Jim Miller versus Gabriel Benitez. Miller defeated Benitez by submission at 3 minutes 25 seconds of the 3rd round. Miller was on the attack with using Crape's combination leg kicks to set the tone and had an answer for Benitez's strike. A pair of brief clinch battles were won by Miller, connecting with the nice knees to the body. It was a bruising battle between the two fighters, showing bruise and swelling with some big punches and kicks shown in first and final round. Miller forced Benitez to stop with a face crank submission with less than 2 minutes left in the lightweight co-main event. With the win, Miller has won 2 straight, 5 of 6, as his eyes is to the opportunity to compete in the UFC 300 in April. Also, stay tuned. We're talking about the UFC 300. The fighters have already been picked, and if we think the fighters that have been there are also good. He called out Paul Felder. That's another thing. You guys think Paul Felder should come back? You guys should comment and like and talk about if we think Paul Felder should come back and face Miller, Think if you have retired, man, if you have the itch, I don't know if he should come back, but depends on his body. No one can make that decision for Paul Felder. But do you guys think Paul Felder should come back and fight Jim Miller in UFC 300? Or do you think the UFC has to talk some money? But, I think it's all about the money. You know, he came out and saying, you know, he's itching, he's been active, you know, Paul Felder is also fit. But let's see. The prelim cards, you know, we had a couple bangers there, you know, Philip Burns versus Joshua Vance. Van defeated Burns by TKO, 4 minutes 31 seconds, second round. Tom Nolan versus Nicholas Mota. Mota defeated Nolan by TKO at 1 minute 3 seconds of the first round. This was a major upset though. Early into the fight, with Mota proving to have Nolan's number with a perfectly timed counter that dropped him to the canvas. With Nolan on the ground, Mota would continue to hammer away, forcing stoppage at just 66 seconds. Rest. There was also Weston Wilson versus Gene Silva. Silva won that fight with TKO, 4 minutes 12 seconds of the first round. That was nice. Bashar defeated Lapillos by unanimous decision. And Preston Person versus Matthew Semmelberger. Person defeated Semmelberger by unanimous decision. And I mean, guys, that's all we have for the review of Vegas card 84. Like, subscribe for more UFC video. You know, we're representing UFC Africa, or sorry, MMA Africa. You know, just like and subscribe as we keep giving you all you like. Thank you. Boom.